Making our way to SM City, Clark. I think it's called SM City, isn't it? What's it called, babe? SM Clark?
SM Clark.
SM Clark. Always crapshoot here, getting out. Crapshoot. As long as they're not coming this way, just go. This guy's waiting right there for us. After gray, we'll file in. Here we go, here we go. Oh yeah, zipper in, everybody. There's that GMC. That's a nice looking truck. A very nice old GMC. Diesel engine, 4-wheel drive. Got your seatbelt on? Okay.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
I won't forget this.
Yes.
This is the most important thing to do first.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to talk about foreigners, other expats, and vloggers possibly here a little bit. Not here to bitch, I'm just here to tell what I have noticed about other people here, because people want to know, how do you get along with other people, other expats and other vloggers? So let's go. Let's get on with the intro. People warned me before I moved here that the biggest problem I would have was going to be other foreigners here in the Philippines. And it's true. It's true. I haven't had a problem with Filipinos. Filipinos are the nicest people in the world, on the earth. They just are. They just put up with stuff and they deal with stuff and they have a whole different resolution to themselves. I don't even know if that's the right word, but they have a disposition. They're just happy. They just deal with shit, poverty and issues, and they don't let it get to them. Housing, you know, they have some of the toughest situations, living situations, job situations in the world, and they just deal with it. They're just a lot stronger. Now, there are maybe a couple setbacks to that, because I've noticed that Filipinos don't quite multitask as well as some other people may. It's a one-track mind there.
He just said
they go
that
so
because
easy.
Because sometimes he asked me a question and I'm playing my games and I said, don't talk to me.
She cannot talk and play a game. I can play a game, drive a car, do taxes. I can do 7 things at once.
No, it's
Filipinos can't do 7 things at once. Back to foreigners. Foreigners here,
Bakit?
just like anywhere else in the world, everybody's got their own distinct personality. And believe me, there are some strange personalities here. I think Angeles City, especially here in the Philippines, attracts a different type of person than maybe most places in the Philippines. You know, obviously you get the sex crowd, comes here to party, comes here to see girls, spend money on women, drink a lot, and then leave and go somewhere else to live. Now, there's also the expats here that like the action, kind of like myself, or all the things that Angeles has in comparison to other parts of the Philippines, like the local airport, the large malls, the racetrack, the inexpensive hotels, food. You know, you move to a different part of the Philippines and they doesn't have all this. Sure, they might have malls and all, but they don't have airports. They don't have an easy 1 hour plus 15-minute commute to Manila. They don't have an international racetrack. What else does Angeles City have compared to other cities, Ann? Hospitals, Clark, the history of Clark, some of the better hospitals on Clark. Yeah. Thank you for adding to my vlog. That was very helpful.
Casino.
Casinos. Are there casinos in like Cebu and Manilas and all that? I'm sure there are, but there are numerous casinos here, especially on Clark. It's like there's 3 or 4 very nice casinos here.
Roy's,
So this town is good for the people who may have addictions or demons, like alcoholism or smoking or gambling or women. That's another way to
I think I need to
compare Angeles to other Oh,
The
she's
time is
thinking.
cray.
Yeah. That's,
Maybe buko shake is the one.
she wants buko. Okay. We're coming here shopping for a tripod for a phone. I just ordered a big battery pack up so that we can do some interviews and some stuff in the future here. So we'll get back to that in a minute. Look at that little thing. That is nice. These Raptors really are nice trucks. They're about 2 million plus though, brand new. You could probably find one for $1.5 million pesos, which is still too much. But boy, those little Ford Raptors are mean looking. They're nice. They're diesel. They're not quite as big as the big F-150s in the States. They're more of the Ranger size, but boy, they just look tough.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Case in point, pool league. You come across all different sorts. You come across people that like to drink a lot. You come across people that don't drink at all. They just want to get out and play and socialize.
Who's drinking?
Some of the people, the nicest guys in the world, especially when they're drinking. When I drank, I was really nice. I just got the heavy head. I do my head, wherever my head leaned, that's where my body would go.
When I drink, and so I'm still fine.
Yeah. But
I'm just talkative.
it's like, yeah, it's like a release. People will say more things when they're drunk when they are not drunk. I did that a lot.
I have a lot of stories.
I did that a lot. I said a lot more about people or to people when I was drinking than when I wasn't drinking. And even some of the attitudes here in the pool league. Some people just can't accept waiting or sitting, so their attitude, their true attitude comes out in their gameplay. Hello. It's a huge game of patience. Philippines is a big game of patience.
Just hold my hand so
If
you won't lose.
If you don't have patience, then you're not going to do so well here. You're going to get agitated because there's so many things here that'll make you get pissed, like LTOs and immigrations and standing in lines and people driving.
Hello guys, I just want you to know that Chad is pregnant now.
Yeah, I'm pregnant now. Yeah, even something like this would frustrate a lot of people, foreigners, because they don't like being around people so much. I never like being around groups of peoples or a lot of peoples.
I'm a father now.
But now I have to, and I actually enjoy it. Whereas in the States, I didn't quite enjoy it all the time. I just wanted to get in and out of places, do what I had to do, get out of my way. It's like you're in a rush. Hang on, we gotta go look at motorcycles over here as long as we're here. We'll go upstairs.
Poker face?
Yes. Look at everybody. Oh, they got
Super dad. Oh, remember I'm a dad now.
toys. Look at this. Woo!
That's all I want to say.
What is...
No, it's a discount. This is
Harley.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Don't know what model. Look at a tire on this thing. Wow. How much?
yeah,
This one, sir,
Yeah.
before, sir, it's 1,160,000.
Oh.
Now it's 959, sir.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
It's a big 1250. Wow. What? You got a sale going on or something?
Sorry?
Is there a sale going on right now, or
Yeah.
what's the deal? Father's Day sale?
Yes,
Oh,
Father's Day
okay.
sale.
Okay. How much for the big pretty red one or that one?
This one, sir, is 1,890,000, and that one is 1,985,000.
Like as is, even with the seat and all that stuff going on there?
You can accessorize that.
Okay, so this one would actually be a little bit more than the price you said because of
Yeah.
the jazzed up seat and saddlebags and all. Wow. That's pretty though, isn't it?
Because this one is a soft tail, sir. That one is touring.
Okay.
This one is limited edition, sir. Only in the Philippines, we only have 5 here.
Yep.
From 856, sir. From 1,750.
Oh.
856.
Oh, limited edition, everybody. Oh, okay. Which one you like, Ann? Red or white or black? So what's the difference between touring and what did you call this one?
Soft tail.
Soft tail?
Oh yeah, the difference is what do you call this?
The ride, probably suspension. Same engine size and all. I wouldn't know myself. I don't know enough about Harley Davidsons to know what the difference would be. But look at this. Oh my. Can we take it for a test drive right now?
Oh, we can do that, sir. The model.
I know.
But you can visit our dealership, sir. It's in San Fernando, Pampanga.
Oh, we know where that is. Okay, cool. Beautiful, everybody.
You can also test drive.
Well, you can. You can test drive there?
Yeah.
Okay. What do people have to do? They have to leave their license or anything, or how does that work?
You just submit your ID.
Okay.
And then test drive agreement.
Yes. Okay, so you fill out a form, leave your license, and go for a little test drive. All right. Well, you've been very helpful. Thank
Sorry?
you. You've been very helpful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Are you vlogging, sir?
Yes. Yeah. Is that all right? I will give you a card.
Oh my
Can I
gosh.
have you on there? A little bit too late for that.
I'm a little confused.
$450 for 262. 200, 660, 660 for 860.
Babe, that's my kind of motorbike.
That's perfect for you, a whole retro throwback model. This would be more me back in the day. But this actually makes you a little bit tired when you're always leaning over. I had a naked bike, I'll show you guys right here, but nothing like this.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
It was a little bit more upright. Boy, this thing's pretty though, isn't it? Whew, 660. Okay, let's go. We gotta go to what we were here for.
The ring light.
Yes, yes. This is what we're looking at here. Tripods. For cell phone, I have a very nice tripod, but my tripod's more for these beasts than it is for just cell phones. Tough for the train. Tough for the train. Hopefully the plan is for you, me, foreigners, when they come here to live, is to relax, to enjoy your life in a different country, in a more relaxed, happy environment than the tax-driven market monster, buy, have the biggest, the greatest, the most houses, most cabins, toys, invest your money, stack your money, build a mountain, fight government changes. You know, you should just detach from all that. You shouldn't need to worry about that stuff anymore. You should just be able to come and sit back and enjoy your retirement. And a lot of foreigners can't do that. They can for a while, but then they get back to the way they were. Let's go. They get back to the way they were. Oh yeah, we gotta go. Hang on, we gotta get across. Even other vloggers that come here, you know, there's maybe a screw loose in some of those people. In my case, I came here and I wanted to film Walking Street, and I thought I'd gain a bunch of subscribers by doing that, and I just never was comfortable with that, not at all. I'm glad I've gotten away from that, and everybody had told me, get away from Walking Street, there's too many vloggers doing that. I think when it comes to vloggers, we're all different. Even though we may film some of the same stuff, we all have different viewpoints and different angles, different ways of presenting things. I like to show you more of a lifestyle. I like to show you housing and bars and prices and restaurants and racetracks and the way to get to and from airports and taxis. I think I cover a lot more, a well more rounded vlogger than a lot of the other vloggers around town. You know, some may just sit and do lives all the time, and that's fine as well. They have good information. They have insight. You guys can engage. You can have a conversation. You can actually talk about some of the concerns and stuff. And that's very handy as well. I'm more of a boots on the ground roving reporter than I am sit in front of a microphone or in front of a screen and talk and interact with everybody. Those days will come. We will have some lives eventually. Looks like rain is coming. Buko. Look at you with the 4-gallon jug. Look at the little baby nipple one. Wow. So back to other vloggers. Yeah, there's some real rude vloggers. I think a lot of them let the comments and people get to them, so they just become real assholes. Some of them take the comments and the haters and the trolls so literally, they just change. They become haters themselves. We've seen that. We've seen that in town here. We've had friend vloggers that all of a sudden change 180. Next thing you know, they're hating life, they're hating breakfasts and the way they're cooked, they're hating everything about this place, they're hating all the other vloggers. You know, they're stabbing people in the back, they're talking negatively about them. This isn't about talking about other vloggers. This should be here about, I say it all the time, tourism and promoting tourism, promoting a lifestyle here, living in a much happier environment away from the issues and the craziness that we grew up in and are accustomed to. If you ask me, the vloggers who use content to attack other vloggers, that's just not vlogging. That's just abusing, narcissistic attitudes, bullying, schoolyard attitude. You know, it shouldn't be about that, but some people.
Go back to your country.
Yeah, go back to your country. Don't bring that stuff here. That's not what this country is about. Hopefully you moved here for a better life. I'm sure that's why they have laws about people not being, you know, and being respectful. Don't disrespect the other Filipinos or other people here in this country. They don't want you bringing that mentality, that haterade, drinking the haterade. Somebody called it haterade. I like that term, haterade. He's drinking the haterade. Leave that shit at home. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
How about foreigners that come to the bars? How are they? Do you get a mix? Do you get a mix of assholes and cheap Charlies and overspenders and super nice? And what is it like?
But I don't talk to assholes.
No?
I talk to my friends only.
Yeah. I've seen some real perverted gentlemen, especially after they've had a few drinks, that they think that every girl here in town is a piece of ass that they can buy, that they can have, they can dominate. You know, and some of these foreigners that come here, that's all they want, is they want to be able to dominate these younger women. They want them to cook, clean, shut up, lay down. That's all they really want. You know, and that's too bad. A lot of the gentlemen that come this way haven't had relationships and haven't had beneficial relationships. They might not have had any relationships before they come here, so they don't even know how to treat women. You know, not that everybody knows how to treat a woman. Some of these women here are the easiest women in the world to get along with. Some of them are super duper shy. Some of them will take you for your money.
Yes, I'm super duper shy.
So you're not super duper shy.
Before.
Some of these girls are super duper shy, but that's what these guys want. They want these girls to just not say anything. Submissive. Hell, they might not even be able to hold conversations with these girls. And that's fine with them. Here you go, sir. Thank you.
I'm super duper shy before.
Yeah. Super duper?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe that first week. If you stood out from the pack compared to a lot of other girls here, babe. That's why I chose
But I'm
you.
so talkative.
But you're fluent in English, and you're your own self, and you're driven, and you're a hard worker, and you support your family.
I can stay at home, just at home. No, I want to do something.
Yes, you do. That's good.
I want to make my own money.
Yes, and you are. You're really good at that. You really work a lot. You work hard. You don't complain. You're very trustworthy to every place you've been. You know, some of these girls will just try to get you in bed to take your money, and when you're sleeping or you pass out, they'll take your money or your passport or your cell phone, and you'll wake up with nothing.
Yes.
And then you're screwed. Or they'll set you up. They're minors, and they know they're minors, and they'll go on a date with you, and then they tell you that they're young, and if you don't give them money, that they will have the authorities come after you, or their uncles or their bodyguards or their whoever's will come after you and extort money from you with the pictures that they have of you and a 14-year-old or something. Disgusting.
14 years old, it's not possible.
No, you sure the hell hope not.
Hopefully, yeah.
But there's cases of that. When I was talking to the mayor, he was saying that there was 2 cases back in the day where there was people that had relations with minors, and they went to jail. And I had told you guys that before, that when they called the nations of where these people, these abusers came from to try to get them extradited, they both said, no, just let them rot. Let them sit in that jail for a while. We'll get to that paperwork down the road possibly. And the Philippines just agrees and says, all right, hey, we got no problem with that. We're not going to let these guys come over here and take advantage of these young women. I would say foreigners in general and everybody here are overall nice. Get along with everybody. I've gotten close to a few foreigners. I really enjoy the foreigner crowd that I've met and that I hang with. I've also met some foreigners that become jerks, and you get to know what they're really about.
Oh, they're looking for me now. It's 4 o'clock.
And I don't even want to be around those guys anymore. So you kind of are standoffish. You can learn what these people are about rather quickly, so that you can guard yourself about who you want to be with and who you don't want to be around. There's no reason to be around people you don't like being around and then talking badly about them and everything else. What? You gotta go? We're there?
4 o'clock. Yeah,
We're 4? Oh my God, we're gonna be
Maybe there's a customer now.
3 minutes late. Oh, the guy that wants your coffee cup.
Or maybe there's a customer now.
Couple other things about other foreigners I've noticed is a lot of them like to talk about their money, how much they have and how successful they were and what they did and all that. And then there's ones that like to talk about their family, and they'll get their phone out, and next thing you know, you're into a 15-minute conversation looking at every picture of every grandchild and every daughter and nephew and nieces and brothers and sisters. That's good. That's good. They're proud. They're proud of their career. They're proud of their family, as well they should be. Just don't overdo it. Sometimes people have a way of overdoing it. Usually you can read the person that you're showing the pictures to or that you're talking about money to, and if they're not interested, if they show signs of disinterest, well, then you might want to stop that conversation or turn it to something different. And some people just don't do that or can't do that. So if you ask me what I think of the other foreigners, other expats, other vloggers here in town, you know, I don't know what to tell you there. I'm not going to get on their cases. I'm not going to point anybody out in general and haterade on them. I'm just going to accept them for who they are. Some have mental issues. Some should be on medication. Some just need to settle down. Some can't settle down. Some come happy. They're good for a while, and then their previous attitudes and everything come out in the long run. So at least we don't have to hang with these people, you know, and you don't have to tell them that they're all assholes and jerks and all that. Other people do that for you. Just get along with them, smile, and go with the flow. Everybody, just go with the flow. in regards to everything here in the Philippines. It's a wonderful country. There's not much that we have that we can control here, and we shouldn't have to worry about controlling anything here. It's not our country. Just let it be. Enjoy it for what it is. Whoa, look at this, a table. Look at this guy's hat. Oh,
Yeah.
it's Nick.
We're going to distribute this on Monday.
Monday.
Monday morning.
Monday free hat give out?
Yes, sir. 200 pieces.
200 hats, so if you want, come around on Monday, you guys, and get a new hat from Nick.
Yeah.
Single at
That's what
40.
it's all about, helping your fellow YouTubers.
Absolutely.
You know, lift them up, not pull them down.
Absolutely.
Yes,
I
sir.
see. You're hearing the
You know,
message.
I would like to say thank you also to the main man of Single at 40. Hey, Nick, thank you very much, man, for helping me out, buddy.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
that's what it's about. That's what it's about. But you know what time it is. It's not Junior time. It's Adrian time.
All right. Shout out to Big Mike from Texas. Shout out to Raider from Northern Cali. Shout out to Mike from Phoenix, Arizona. Shout out to Chang from Temple, Texas. Shout out to Dave and Jenny from Massachusetts. Shout out to Wes from Tacoma, Washington State. Shout out to Mike Dixon. Shout out to Hungarian OC. Shout out to Kevin Aggie from Arkansas. Shout out to William Bayaka. Shout out to John from Wisconsin. Shout out to John Allen from Rhode Island. Shout out to Robert from South Dakota. Shout out to Gary from South Dakota. Shout out to Buccaneer Lounge from Lighthouse Point, Florida. Shout out to Florida Man. Shout out to Red Gallant from Las Vegas, Nevada. Shout out to Bruce Warwick from Queensland, Australia. Shout out to Kevin from New Orleans, Louisiana. Shout out to Kevin and Charlie from Pampano Beach, Florida. Shout out to Bruce Senator from Central Florida. Shout out to Matt Allen from Indiana. Shout out to Nick and Matt from Hawaii. Shout out to Glenn and Mikey from Hawaii. Shout out to Steve and Ronald from Hawaii. Shout out to Darren from UK. Shout out to Name from Cali. Shout out to California Bear. Shout out to our Philippine Journey. Shout out to Single at 40. Shout out to CJ Abroad. Shout out to Focus in Asia. Shout out to Brent Travels. Shout out to Chab Dabsi. Shout out to Betty and Betty's Philippine Adventures. Belated happy birthday to you, Sir Betty. Alright, USMC.
Ann. Adventures of Ann.
Shout out to Steve from UK and all my coworkers in MGC.
MGC. Shout out to Bill Cooper, who just left us.
Bill Cooper.
Bill Cooper, Eric, and Greg, who are in town from Hawaii. There's a lot of Hawaiians here in town yet, you guys. So thank you for all that you've done for us. You guys supporting us. You know what to do. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment.
Chad is asking what's KL stands for, and I said Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur, KL, yeah. Bill left and went to KL, and I was like, what the hell's KL?
That's the capital of Malaysia.
Yes, yeah. Biggest, tallest buildings, or used to be, yes. Great little place. We hope to visit you sometime, Bill. We'll see. So, all right, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Dumating na si Bill.
Bingo!